Hi, it's Rebecca from the Flower Farming Business School. I am just doing a short recording to answer some questions that we've had behind the scenes about the Flower Farmers Planner online. So a couple of you have asked, what exactly is the Flower Farmers Planner online? And I think my answer is always to start with my reasons. I never give my answers before I give my reasons. So my reasons for the Flower Farmers Planner are these. Last year, we put so much into the physical Flower Farmers Planner that it was too big, it was too bulky, and people really struggled with it. It made it less portable. But the information that we were putting into it is information that we really felt was helpful, to structure and to guide your business planning or your business growth. So, the second thing is that nobody really likes keeping records. I like looking back to them and using them. So my future flower farmer self really benefits from using them, but nobody really likes actually taking the records. And so we recognised last year, which was the second year of the planner, that we really needed to be able to offer some support, kind of light touch support, because I'm not really into the concept of kind of spoon feeding or telling people what to do, because that creates that kind of concept of should, which creates a rebellious child in me, never mind in other people. And it actually, I think, hinders when people are giving you so much direct information of how you should be doing stuff. That being said, I think there is a balance to be struck, which is where we're trying to be in providing support in using the planner, support in keeping good records, support in and motivation by working with others to achieve your goal for your flower farm. The third reason for the Flower Farms Planner online is that behind the scenes I get asked quite a lot of questions. Some of those flow from Mulch, which is our podcast. Some of those come from content that we've put on our flower farming sites, so Silver Grey Foliage. And some of those are people who found us and want to know more about the business of flower farming, what it's like, how it works, and things like that. So those are the three reasons that we decided to create an online platform, a learning platform. So the online learning platform is a mixture of self-directed things and live things, so that you're not on your own all the time. And the first thing, I guess, most importantly, that went on there, or is going on there steadily so that it's not overwhelming, is all the business planning essentials. That's business planning, financial planning, field planning, sustainability, and then it'll be pricing that comes after that. So those are the things that were in the original Flower Farmers Planner that made it so big and bulky that it was difficult to carry around. I'm putting them on in a particular order, and that's because I hope that order helps for things to build, to make your business plan the most constructive, most useful, most effective business framework that you can work in. So that's the first thing. The second thing is that the online platform allows me to preempt some of the questions. So it allows me to give more detail in a safe environment for you and also for me about what we do, how we do it, where we're doing it, and when. So in time-specific kind of monthly elements, so that I can build that concept of a flower farmer's year from our perspective. Now, we are an urban flower farm in Leeds, West Yorkshire, but actually the things that we do are not dissimilar from the things that you will do if you're in the south or further north in the country, and they're not different from the things that you'll be doing in Europe or by time zone in the States. But in terms of actual practicality, the reality is that across the world we're all doing very similar things at a very similar time. To answer the question, is a Flower Farmers Planner available further afield? The answer is yes. We're posting them out to Europe, the States, Canada, Australia. They're going wide and fast, so absolutely yes, you can join in if you're not straight like here in the UK. So I really wanted to be able to answer some of those questions early, and then to provide a space to be able to answer questions in one go. So that's the purpose of the monthly Q&A session. So the monthly Q&A, there's always an open form, or there will be from January, an open form that you can put your questions in. And in the monthly session at the end, I will answer as many of those as I possibly can. If there are common themes, or it would make much more sense for me to do a short video that answers all of those questions in one go. And that is also part of the plan. So when you look at the planner, you'll see that on the planner online, you'll see that in each month there are short videos. Some have more than others. It's in its infancy, but once January hit, the list is long. I'm really excited. And it's all in video or audio content because that is the quickest and easiest for me to record. It's also, or what we've been told by you guys, that is easiest to listen to. So even if it's a video, you can put your earphones in, or you can just shove it on the side and keep listening as you're working, so that you have that there as a resource that you can return to in a practical time frame as well. The other thing that allows you to do is it allows you to dip in and dip out, especially when you're busy, when you've got kids, when you've got other jobs. The information is there, it's not going anywhere, and you don't have to attend at a particular time for those pre-recorded things, or to be able to work through the short courses that are going on. Okay. There is a live element. I'm really looking forward to the live element. And this is about motivation. So live things aren't for everybody. None of this is compulsory. You can use as much or as little of it as you'd like. Obviously, my view is that the more that you use, the more motivated you stay and the most you get out of it. There are no black marks, no penalty marks, and there will be no singing at Friday morning assemblies. Okay, so the quarterly planning sessions will happen at the beginning of each quarter. I'll be sending out the dates for those shortly. They're already in my diary. And the aim of that really is to look at your business plan, to set your intentions for the next 3 months, and that will really help you to break those down. So we're going to do that breakdown work in that session, so that it's easier for you to make your weekly goals, so that it's easier to pick from your list of breakdown things and say, this is what I want to do here, this is what I want to do there, this is what I want to do here, and so on and so forth. Okay. The end of quarter sessions are the same, really, except they're about reflection and learning about the quarter we've just finished, so that next year, when you come to the same time, when you look at January to March, you think, actually, what was my reflections? What were my learnings from this time last year? You can look at them and say, okay, well, these are the things I want to do again. These are the things that I might want to change. Okay, you have that information written down. These will be recorded, so you can return to them at any time, so long as you're part of the membership. So that will be for a year if you're buying your planner now, but when you join after Christmas, so you'll be able to join the online part only, that will be available to you for the quarter. So it's a quarterly membership and in rolling terms, and that'll be there for you then. What else? Friday morning's assembly. I'm calling it an assembly because it's Friday morning. We've called ourselves a business school. We have 4 terms, which are our quarters. And assemblies, well, in some schools they happen every morning, but none of us have time to do an assembly every morning. So we're having a Friday morning assembly because Friday morning assemblies are all about celebration. They're all about reward certificates and the things that you've done well. And they're all about the kind of joys of your week. So that's the first part of every Friday morning assembly. It will be about recording your wins, celebrating the things that you've done well, looking at the things that you have achieved, because it's so easy to get through the week and think the to-do list is so long. And then I go, actually, what have I done? Oh, well, the to-do list is long, but actually I've done this, and this. And that really helps to keep you motivated, knowing that there's so much that you've achieved. We'll never get to the end of the to-do list. Never, ever get to the end of the to-do list. But the more that we realise that we've done, the more proud of ourselves that we are, and the easier it is to stay motivated. Okay. The other part of it is about set. So that's about setting our intentions for the week to come, or the weekend and the week to come. These assemblies are going to be short. They're going to be guided by me, but the writing and the input is done by you. The intention is not to spend 3 hours every Friday morning. It's going to be half an hour, 45 minutes at the most, for you to make a quick rough plan of the things that you want to get done, the customers that you need to speak to, the jobs that you're doing in the field for the next week. And we're doing it on a Friday morning because when you have that intention set, it means that the next 2 days, Saturday, Sunday, if you want to, if you're able to, you can maybe lay your business aside for a little bit. You're not thinking about what do I need to get done? What will I need to be doing next week? When you've written it down already, it allows you to, it just takes it out of your brain space, and it gives you that space to be able to relax and enjoy the space and time that you have. you're running your own business. Enjoying the space and time that you have is incredibly important, because we won't be able to get that time back in the future. So let's learn and plan to make the most of it now. Okay, so that is the quickest whistle-stop tour. It's not that quick, it's 10 minutes, of the Flower Farmers Planner online. I hope it's helpful. Any questions, pop them down below, or drop me a message behind the scenes. Remember, it is Sunday the 15th, so if you're listening to this today, you can also, as well as the Flower Farmers Planner and the Planner Online for a year, get half price one-to-one mentoring sessions with me. Half price 1 hour mentoring sessions with me. I'm at your disposal. Click the link in our bio. Let's crack on.